All right, I'm back with a brand new DC update. I will be doing a separate video later today, reviewing the first 3 episodes of Superman and Lois that is airing on the CW. That'll be in a separate video. But this video is going to focus mainly on Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League, which does come out next week on the 18th, which is Thursday. There is a special preview coming up on Monday for select people. I unfortunately did not get selected for that, which is killing me. I want to watch the movie, but I'll have to wait until Thursday. But some big things happened. First of all, the first hour of the movie actually got released a couple of days ago on HBO Max if you went to go watch Tom and Jerry. Now, what's funny is I watched Tom and Jerry Monday morning so I could do a review on that movie, and I didn't get to see the Justice League, but I could tell you if it was on, I would have watched it, which isn't going to take away from what I'm going to do, watch it a couple times next Thursday. But a lot of people got to see the first hour, and Warner Brothers has been against this movie from the beginning. They don't want this movie to succeed. They never wanted it made anyway. The only way it got made is that AT&T stepped in and gave the money to Zack Snyder to finish his movie. Not a whole lot of involvement from Warner Brothers. They're not happy that it's even being made in the first place. They keep saying that Joss Whedon's version of Justice League is canon, and even Zack Snyder came out and did this podcast the other day and said the only way he was allowed to make the movie is if he agreed with them that, hey, Joss Whedon's version is canon, which the fans, that's bullcrap. I can tell you right now, all of us fans out there, we want Zack Snyder to finish his vision. The noise is going to get very loud once this movie gets released. But people did see that first hour. Social media was just in an uproar. Anybody who's going to share anything from that film is going to be banned for life on certain platforms from certain groups if they decide to talk about it. So that was a big thing that happened the other day. I've never seen anything as crazy as that kind of hit, the entertainment industry on social media. That was pretty crazy. Zack Snyder has also released, and HBO Max has released kind of a little trailer for every one of the characters in the Justice League. And I'll try to leave a link to all of those in my video today so that you can click those. And if you haven't seen them, you can go watch those videos of each of the characters. They had some really good ones. The last one out was the one for Cyborg. I think the first one was for Batman, and Batman's was pretty freaking cool. So I'm really looking forward to this movie. So this update is all about Zack Snyder's Justice League. Other than that, there hasn't been a whole lot of talk of anything other than the other video I did where they were talking about casting somebody else's Superman, and we still don't know what's going on with J.J. Abrams and that other Superman project. I will tell you, though, that there have been a couple of things released on social media that would lead you to believe that Henry Cavill is still Superman. He himself did a video after working out last week, and he said, I'm finally back out working out after a long time. He's getting ready for an upcoming role. And he said, man, it just makes you feel like you're flying. And he knows what's going on behind the scenes. And he was talking about that a little bit. So that gives you a little bit of hope. And then also not Zack Snyder's, but Henry Cavill's agent came out and said she knows she had to sign an NDA, but she knows something. And there's some big news coming down the pike. And she is specifically Henry Cavill's agent. So there's still hope that he is going to be playing Superman in the future. In the end, let's talk about the end game with Zack Snyder's Justice League. I fully expect this movie to be phenomenal. There's nothing that Zack Snyder has done that has led me to ever believe that this movie is going to be mediocre. We had The Man of Steel, which was really awesome, except for maybe the last half hour was a little overdone, but the rest of the film was amazing. You had Batman versus Superman, which the studio butchered before it ever got released. So if you ever watch that movie, you only want to watch the ultimate cut that is available. I was watching it on HBO Max last night. I own the 4K for it. There's no version other than the ultimate edition, which was Zack Snyder's version that was originally supposed to be released. And now we've got Justice League, which, as we know, was completely changed because of what happened. And if you want all the details on that, go read that Vanity Fair article. Okay. It's pretty freaking crazy what actually happened behind the scenes. So Warner Brothers has been sabotaging him from the beginning. They wanted to go in a completely different direction. Well, the fans are not going to let this happen. I can tell you the end game from fans like me and other fans around the world. If people thought the noise for the, release the Snyder Cut was loud for the last 3 years, just wait until you see what happens after this movie gets released. Zack Snyder has already stated it is going to end on a massive cliffhanger, and we're going to want the rest of the story. There is no way this is going to be where this ends. The fans will not allow that to happen. And it's time that Warner Brothers finally started listening. They're not listening. And I can tell you as a fan, it is angering. What Warner Brothers has done has really pissed me off as a fan. They should be ashamed of themselves. They don't care about you as a fan. They don't care about DC. They only care about their agenda. Whatever their agenda is, they don't care about the fans. They just don't. And it's time that we made Warner Brothers listen. So this is just the beginning. It's going to be much louder once this gets released in order for the rest of the films to get made. And we still want that, the Batfleck movie with Joe Manganiello. We want to see him with Deathstroke. And I fully believe that these things are going to come to fruition because they've awakened a beast and it's not going to go away easily. So that's kind of my update for this week. Other than Zack Snyder's movie getting released next week, there isn't a whole lot of news. And I don't think there will be until after that movie is released on HBO Max. So I'd love to hear people's comments. What do you think about Zack Snyder's Justice League coming out? Please like the video, hit the subscribe button. You will be notified as I have new videos go out.